What's poppin', everyone? We are back on Pokemon Showdown today for the first day of Gen 8 OU. So I'm excited to bring to you all a team that I made for this generation for the new beta tier. And so as you can see, I have here a team built around a Rillaboom, which is actually the starter Pokemon of Sword and Shield that I picked up while I was playing. And so this Pokemon here, it has a really cool hidden ability in Grassy Surge, which is not currently released yet. However, the tier is sort of acting like kind of a Dream World OU in a sense, where all the abilities are released, basically, or able to be used. So I have here Choice Banded Grassy Surge Rillaboom. This thing hits extremely hard. I call it Tapu Rillaboom because it kind of reminds me of Bulu in a sense. It's just a really hard-hitting Pokemon. Its speed tier though is much faster than Bulu by a bit. It hits 295 speed, whereas Bulu hit like 270 something. So this is a really cool Pokemon for sure. It gets up Grassy Surge, and it has 4 really solid attacks in Woodhammer, Superpower, Knockoff, and U-Turn. So it has momentum. It actually can form a nice Volturn core with Rotom Wash, which is really cool. Then I have here a Hawlucha. So Hawlucha has Grassy Seed. Now this actually, so in this tier or in this generation, Dynamax and Gigantamax and stuff is broken. It's so broken and competitive. Like I was testing this team out a bunch, and Hawlucha, like Dynamax Hawlucha, Dynamax anything basically, it's just a really powerful 3-turn Pokemon. It's just so difficult to deal with. But Hawlucha, I've noticed, is just absolutely broken under Dynamax conditions with Rillaboom, and I'll show you guys how that works. So I have 3 attacks plus SD. I actually have never really clicked SD before, so I might actually replace it with something. Maybe as we go in this live, if I don't really click this move, because I've never needed to click Swords Dance with this thing, and I'll show you guys how that works. Maybe I'll use like another coverage move like Thunder Punch, for instance, versus rain teams and stuff. So we'll go with this, and I'll show you guys how it works once we get into the games. Then I'm bringing Aegislash. This is my signature Chinese Aegislash here, and it's actually the one that I've used all the way back in the day, back in like X and Y and stuff. Really solid Mon overall with Spooky Plate, 3 attacks, and King Shield, with a very intricate EV spread here that works very well in the tier. Rotom Wash, just a great Pokemon overall with Defog, so that it's also a sort of way to sponge water hits and stuff like that. Clefable, which is Unaware. Unaware Clefable is really good. There are a lot of dangerous setup sweepers, so I have here a Stealth Rock set. Unfortunately, you can't protect versus Dynamax, but I just opted Wish Protect because it's Unaware. You can't really run Soft Boiled with that, I think. From what I've tried, I think I don't know if it's region or if it's move locked anymore with Unaware or Soft Boiled, but I'm pretty sure it is. Then we have Gothit with Nasty Plot and 3 attacks. This is actually Shadow Tag Gothit, which is I actually allowed in this tier right now just because it is the start of the generation. So a lot of the stuff are unbanned. So we have Shadow Tag Gothit with Focus Sash. So this thing can actually act as a really nice check to rain. It can trap them in and then Thunderbolt or Energy Ball respectively. I've seen a lot of those Dreadnought rain teams and stuff like that. Especially I think the one that Joey just used. So I wanted to bring something that can help me check those. A nice powerful Energy Ball is gonna be coming off of this thing. We have Nasty Plot as well. I don't think Gothit ever got Nasty Plot before. So there are a lot of new move changes, but I'm kind of like feeding it to you all a little bit by little bit. So we have like basically this like one Rillaboom here with some kind of newer mons in Gothit Aegislash, which you have not seen in a very long time on this channel because they've not been allowed in OU. And sort of go from there. I want to like sort of spread it out with all the new stuff so that I can make a lot of lives for you guys. So let's just hop right into it. I have been laddering quite a bit. I think I'm like top 50 right now on the ladder. Yesterday I was number 2, but I mean it just started, so let me go ahead and get this game ready. And let's begin. So we're up against a rain team. So this guy has a Barraskewda rain squad. This thing hits so much speed in rain, especially. But even outside of rain, I think it's like a max of 400 something speed, which makes it, I think, the fastest Swift Swimmer, or one of them. So that thing is going to be very, very difficult to deal with. I'm going to actually lead Gothit here, though, because Gothit looks like it can just trap everything. And if this Pelipper is slow, it should get destroyed by a Thunderbolt, and it does. So Rain's gone. He could not switch out there either. if this is like Rain Seismitoad, then it could also... Oh, he actually goes Heliolisk here, so... I don't have a ground type on this team. I do have Rillaboom, though. I usually keep a ground type on these kind of teams, but... Oh, that thing hits... that thing hits pretty hard. Yeah, I usually keep a ground type on like my teams and stuff, but there was no Tapu Koko, so I'm not sure what like the scariest electric type Pokemon was in this generation. So he actually goes Ferrothorn here. I can spam Shadow Ball a couple times, but he goes Heliolisk. I can now King Shield, stall the rain. So he tries to Thunder. This is of course Life Orb. Keep in mind. I don't have the best options. I definitely want to keep Clefable's Unaware in case Ditto copies in my Hawlucha. So actually what we're going to do is... probably... Flash Cannon for some chip. Thunder Opera. Thunder Opera? Okay, at least we get some damage off. Try to stall the rain a little bit more. But he could actually set the rain back up with Barraskewda's Dynamax move. There's an effect that can actually allow it to set up rain, which is kind of scary. This thing's a threat. I'm just going to trap it. I probably should have done that from the beginning. Oh no, he has Volt Switch too. Alright, so Life Orb sort of Volt Switching everything. Goes into Ferrothorn. I guess we just go Rillaboom, Superpower. Superpower should be fine. He actually has no switch-ins to it. Does a decent chunk to that. We're still faster than this thing too. But he goes into Seismitoad. Okay, okay. I can save this thing. I can go in here into my Rotom. Should be fine. Actually, I can go Gothit here on his rocks. Energy Ball. So I should be able to switch in Rillaboom once more. Start a timer here. Should be able to switch it in once more, I think. And then we can get our terrain up. So he goes Heliolisk. Makes sense, makes sense. I'm gonna start it now, actually. So watch this, right? We go into Rillaboom first. He'll Hyper Voice. Right into Hawlucha. Dynamax fighting move. It's kind of like the Mega Evolution button in a sense, except now we're bringing on Hawlucha, who activated on Burden, which means he'll be faster than everything, except for Barraskewda in the rain if he goes for the Dynamax on that. So I haven't really tested yet if Ditto can copy Dynamax Pokemon. I haven't tested that. But look at this, right? Max Knuckle, and then you get an attack boost from that, which is why I never clicked SD. Then he goes into this thing. We can, I'm pretty sure this does more, the Max Knuckle thing. So he'll Dynamax there, but it just gets O-code. That's what I'm saying. Hawlucha is broken. Hawlucha is absolutely broken. Yeah, amazing. Let's move on to the next one. So yeah, definitely a scary combination for sure. Currently unreleased, but it will definitely be released eventually. Grassy Surge Rillaboom is crazy. Okay, now we're up against Stall. We are up against Stall, perfect for Gothit to trap stuff that we need to, like Toxapex, for instance. So that is good. He might have Shed Shell. I was hoping I'd never get to see Stall, especially after Chansey is gone and stuff, but you already know, if there's a will, there's a way to make it happen. Let me lead here with the Rotom. Rotom leads pretty fine. We can Volt Switch out here actually into Gothit to trap Toxapex. So if he's like not Shed Shell or anything, this should work out pretty well. And then he goes for T-Spikes. So, ooh, he actually might be Shed Shell. He actually might be. He is definitely Shed Shell. But now he's trapped Mandibuzz in, as I nasty plotted. So this Thunderbolt is going to do a ton of damage to this thing, so that's really good. He'll Foul Play, but that doesn't matter. He gets a crit though, which kind of is unfortunate, but Yeah, Nasty Plot, Gothitel's pretty cool. There's no Chansey, so I don't think I need to run Psyshock or anything. He goes Ditto, so I have my Unaware Clefable still in play. Thunderbolt crits me again. What's up with the crits, man? Come on. So he's go back to Pex here. I mean, we'll be able to defog, so that's fine. That should be fine, I think. I wonder what kind of Pokemon he'll Dynamax with on this team. That's what I'm wondering right now. That is what I'm wondering. I could probably just Will-O-Wisp here and then get my defog off. He can't stop my defog. There it is. Strength Sap. Oh, that's actually pretty cool. Eviolite Corsola. So yeah, Galarian Corsola is the new Pokemon on his team. And so it does evolve. However, with the Violet, it just becomes super, super bulky. And I guess has weak armor and curse body. He probably might have curse body on it. So he does have Strength Sap. He does indeed have Strength Sap, which is not going to be restoring as much HP anymore. I'm going to Volt Switch here. Yep, on his Clefable. So we can bring in our Aegislash. Aegislash can now just, I assume Flash Cannon, but he goes Toxapex, which does, like I said, have, oh, so he has Shed Shell, right? He does have the Shed Shell, like I said, so we can actually knock off here, or this choice banded Woodhammer will just destroy Toxapex. Nice, nice. Ditto comes in now, so like now he's trying to wonder what I'm about to do here. I could literally switch out here into well, Gothitelle, I think its trapping days are kind of over, so I'm gonna go into it now. U-turns out, that's fine, it's fine. He'll go into Clefable. We still have Grassy Terrain up, keep in mind, so we can, I mean, we Oko this thing with Woodhammer for sure. So Rillaboom can come through here. Yeah, Protect's not gonna save you. We got one turn left. We got one turn of Rillaboom left. So because it's so early in this generation on Showdown, they don't have the sprites that we're all used to, but it will have to do. Hey, thanks for setting up my terrain for me once again. I appreciate it. I definitely appreciate that. So he goes Pyukumuku. He goes into Pyukumuku. He can't trap ghost types though, keep in mind. So we can just Shadow Ball this thing. That does 51 clean damage. He tries to block me and it just fails straight up. Once again, in the Emvee lives, the classic Emvee lives, destroying Stall. That is what I like to see. We got that nice little crit there too. Okay. I mean, eventually, I mean, I could Dynamax this even, but I don't want him to copy me with Ditto. Got the Spit F drop as well, so now we can, or he's gonna sack Corsola, which is great. Absolutely fantastic. We can King Shield here. I used to play Aegislash so much back in the day in singles when it was allowed. I am Emvee now to take the hit from this thing, and he's gonna sack Pyukumuku. And that should actually be GG, I would say. But Banded Rillaboom just smacked Toxapex easily, easily. Excellent game, excellent game. Alright, cool. 2 for 2 right now. So like I said, you know, Hawlucha is just amazing. Absolutely amazing. Oh, this guy's got the same combination. This guy knows. This guy knows about the Rillaboom and Hawlucha combination. Alright, alright. I am going to just lead Rillaboom. As he leads this thing. I am faster, so I'm going to knock off here. Oh, he sashed. Oh. Oh, Shell Smash with Sash. Well, I do have an Unaware Clefable, which might be good here. Oh, that does a ton of damage, though. I'm going to Protect to get a little bit more health back. Or, no. He might Dynamax then. Yeah, that's the one thing you have to be careful of. In this generation, you cannot Protect versus Dynamax. You can't really stall it out. You can only stall it out by switching, I guess. Switching around. Okay, Rillaboom is in. I'm going to go here into Egg Slash, I guess, is fine here. Wood Hammer, it does a good chunk of damage. I can probably now just... what does he have? So he has this Grim Snarl, which is Dark Fairy. This is actually on my main team. In-game. In-game on my main team, currently right now I have Rillaboom. This is Grim Snarl. I have that Rock Fire guy, Colossal. And I have the Moth, the Ice Moth. Which I'm definitely gonna... I'm gonna use all of these in a video. So, I'll have you know. I think, yeah, I'll just Shadow Ball here. He goes into this thing. So this ability is actually Prankster. This actually has the Prankster ability. We're not going to be faster than it. Definitely not. I'm kind of curious to see what it does, though. I am very curious to see what it does. Oh, screens. That's kind of cool. Screens, T-Wave and stuff. We take about 51. So I can actually defog versus this thing. That's pretty cool though. Would he have taunt? Maybe not, maybe not. So definitely want to keep this thing around. Clefable is pretty weak. So I probably won't be able to do much with it. Oh, he maxed on this thing. Ooh, okay, okay. So in which case we could potentially just Dynamax with our Hawlucha right now. I think we could just do that. I think we'd actually just do that. Dynamax Max Airstream. So this thing should actually Oko it. Oh, it does not. Okay. But we get the speed boost here. Max Overgrowth crit. I don't know if it's always a crit or not, but that should be fine. Knock this out here. We still have one more turn of Dynamax left, so we could potentially use our fighting one. Oh, he is the Prankster though. He's got Prankster. So he can Prankster T-Wave us. Imagine if I was Limber and Unburdened. That'd be kind of crazy. But Hawlucha can't get his terrain up, which is not too bad. I have Thunder Punch on this, right? So I can go for that. And I'm actually still faster than the Gyarados too. So Thunder Punch actually came in handy. Which is absolutely fantastic. I think my play here is to High Jump Kick. Yeah, GG. GG. I don't know how I was still faster than everything, but I guess maybe because it just cancels out, but I was still... Actually, yeah, it was double speed, but then half of that is still faster than even Hawlucha. If he was not running on a lot of speed, which is the one I was wondering about, but nice, nice. Let's continue on. Excellent. Unburdened abilities, fantastic. Okay, so this guy has a full team of new Pokemon. Kind of like my in-game. Corviknight is going to be like a sort of bulky Pokemon, Skarmory type Pokemon. Doesn't have hazards, but it has defog. Cinderace has it has like a Protean type ability where it changes types on its moves and stuff, kind of like Protean. It's a different name though. Barraskewda we saw, it's like a rain Pokemon. This is the evolution of that Violet Corsola we saw in this video. This is the evolution of that. A fantastic Pokemon. I enjoy it a lot. Shield version exclusive. This is the Sword version exclusive Darmanitan. So Darmanitan actually has an ability which is like kind of like Choice Band. I think it's like what, Gorilla Tactic or something. It's kind of like a Choice Band. And then it can run any other item with it, but it's locked into a move because of its ability, which is crazy. Hits absolutely hard. And then this Dragon Pokemon is like a Dragon Ghost thing. It has U-turn. I've just seen it click attacks. I haven't seen it set up or anything, but let us begin. I'm gonna lead Rotom. I think Rotom Wash lead here should be fine, as he leads up with the Corsola. So, yeah, this is kind of a threat. How to deal with it, I am not quite sure. I'm gonna Will-O-Wisp though, as he's actually okay. He's the rocks. He's a rock set here. Gonna now defog. So he Will-O-Wisp here. He probably is like Will-O-Wisp Hex or something, is what I think. he is. I wish I could see the mons, honestly. I kind of have to mouse over them to remember what they are. So maybe this is a bulkier set, but I have seen a Hex set that did like 70 to Rotom after Wisp. Shadow Ball, okay, that did 42. Yeah, I think Hex is probably better on it instead of Shadow Ball. Especially if you're running like Status or something. I'm gonna defog here. He might get rocks up in the exchange, I'm not sure. I think I'm still at a good amount of health where I don't get knocked out though. So he'll knock me out here. We can revenge this thing with... He actually has... well, yeah, he actually does have a Rillaboom switch in Corviknight. Does he... What does he not have a switch in of? He does not have a switch in of Aegislash, so we're going to go into that and Shadow Ball to knock this thing out. So this does not have a switch in right now. Brings in Corviknight. Actually, this might be a switch in, kind of. Let's see how much it does. 53, which is absolutely not bad at all. I don't know what moves he has on it though, so I'm just gonna Shadow Ball again. Hit this thing up for some good damage. Shadow Sneak will take this thing out. It's pure fire type. Pure fire type. What do you guys think, by the way, of the starters just being the pure typing of what they are? Kind of like Gen 2. Let me know what you think about that. That does 40 something. Okay, yeah. This thing is not a fire type anymore, but it does look like one in the team preview. Let's get some rocks up. Let's get some rocks up here. Moonblast, not enough to take it out, unfortunately, but my team is not as weak to rocks as... Yeah, it's not really that weak to rocks. I can manage. My Sash gets broken on Gothit though. Alright, Barraskewda's in. This thing is a threat and a half. He Dynamaxes with it. Good to know, good to know. We gotta stall it around a little bit here. So he has a few turns of this thing. He has a few turns. Okay, let's think about this. Corviknight. Okay. I don't need Gothit. My Sash is broken too. So I'm going to just attack. And then what we're going to do here, go into Rillaboom, I think. Dynamax. Is Dynamax over? Yeah, Dynamax ended. Alright, cool. Dynamax is over. Now it's time for us. Now it's time for us to Dynamax. You already know it's about that time to Dynamax here. He has Hail Up too, which means we are going to be faster. So, yep, goodbye Corviknight. This thing is gone. Max Knuckle. Knock it out, get a +1 attack boost. This thing is in now. Now you think, right? It's a ghost type. Obviously you can't deal with it. Nah, we got this dark, this like Darkinium Z. Max Darkness. GG. Good game. Excellent. So we're getting some pretty quick wins with this team. It's more of a sort of standard team in the sense that it kind of looks a bit standard in terms of the mons and stuff. But of course, as you know, once the meta develops, I'll know what's heat. I'll actually know what's heat. And things like that in the tier. But like, this is such a great sweeper in this meta. Such a great sweeper. So this is a really interesting team here. This guy has Sticky Webs on his team, and this penguin. I've seen this thing. This ice penguin. So what it does is it's kind of like Mimikyu. This ice cube on its head is like a disguise, I think. Have fun. You too, I guess. You too. Yo, this team looking kind of scary though, but maybe we can deal with it. What I'm gonna do first, right, is I'm gonna lead Aegislash. Lead with Aegislash here. Hit him with the Flash Cannon. Couple Flash Cannons will do just fine. Get this Shuckle out of here immediately. First of all, I think is what we got to do. We can defog later on, I think. I'm actually not sure what this penguin does though. In terms of what its moves are, I haven't seen it yet in the game. I'm not too far. Well, I kind of played a lot of Shield the other day, but yeah. Oh, that thing took it well, of course. But nice 2-hit KO here. So he got a webs. That is perfectly fine. Brings in Bisharp here. So what we're gonna do is go hard into, I would say hard Rillaboom, as he knocks off my choice band, which should be okay. I'm gonna go here to Rotom. So this is gonna be tougher because he has disguise mons. He has mons that can disguise himself. Here we can just Will-O-Wisp. And he, of course, he dodges it. Not much I could have done there. So he'll knock off my item here. Shouldn't be too much of a problem. I'm just gonna go for the Dynamax move here. Eat that up pretty well. Knock it out in one hit. Nice, nice. We can now break this thing's disguise. I'm wondering, well, actually, I wonder if this thing has an effect, the lightning one. I wonder if that has an effect. I'm gonna find out if it has, like a paralysis effect or something. Oh, it just gets up electric terrain. That's it, okay. That's fine. Shadow Stink does not take us out. We get a nice little speed boost here. Our Dynamax is finished though. But we are +1 attack. Keep in mind, we are +1 attack. So he doesn't know that this Dragapult might be able to take a hit, maybe? Or he doesn't know we have the dark move. But acrobatics should be kind of strong too. Oh, he goes into this thing. Ooh. Ooh, okay. Well, I need to break this thing's, oh, he's doubles? I'm actually not sure about that one. But look at Halucha's stats right here. Plus attack, plus speed, plus defense. Fantastic. Yeah, I think we win this game. I think we win. This thing is in. Acrobatics here. He does have the ice thingy. Liquidation does take us out. Now we can go here into Rotom, which at this point in time, I don't think he has anything on this thing to hit Rotom with. So we should win the game. Oh, Belly Drum? Okay, well, we have Unaware Clefable, so it's all good, it's all good. I didn't even know that thing got Belly Drum. So it's kind of like a Slurpuff, sort of. Dynamax is here. Max Mindstorm does a good chunk of damage, but then we can go here into... Actually, we can go into Gothit. He powered up our terrain. So I can just Psychic here. Don't let my Unaware Mon get weakened, in case Gyarados tries to sweep. Hailstorm, Sashed, okay. So that works. Last Pokemon is going to be that Gyarados. And I can just go here into Rotom. Yours is very cool, too. GG. Gyarados actually learns Power Whip now. I don't know if he has it or not. Thank you, you as well. You too. We the US top 10? Are we actually top 10 now? Let me check the ladder after this. Are we top 10? Let me see. Ladder? I think it's this one. don't think we're there yet. Where are we? $25. Okay, we're on the climb. We're on the climb right now. road to number 1. Let's keep going. So I'll find another game here. How do I close this out? All right. Let's grab another one. So like I said, you know, just any kind of turn of events, Hawlucha can just put in the work. Doesn't even need SD anymore. It literally just needs 4 attacks. This is why Dynamax is so broken in competitive. It really is. And I'm sure Gigantamax as well. I haven't tried a Gigantamax mon yet, but definitely will in the future. So this guy has a pretty cool team. Toxapex and Mandibuzz and Rotom. All 3 of those get trapped by Gothit, which is nice, to open up the way for Hawlucha. So that's one of the reasons why I have Hawlucha paired with Gothit, so that we can open up ways for it to win and for it to just OHKO everything in front of it. Hawlucha, of course, is being set to outrun Sandrill. I will start a timer here. We'll just start a timer here. Alright, so they lead with the Mandibuzz. Mandibuzz is going to be not a favorable matchup for us. So let's just U-turn out here. That U-turn did a quite a hefty amount there. That is for sure. And he's taunt, so what I'm actually going to do here is double out to Rotom, or switch out here to Rotom. So he actually doesn't have the best answer to he doesn't have, or I guess Hydreigon's a pretty good mon versus my team. But oh, he actually stays in. He actually stays in. Ah, nice and trapped. Nice and trapped. So we can just knock this thing out of the way, or out of the area. Toxic spikes again. That's fine. He'll probably bring in his T-Tar now. No, he brings in Hydreigon. But both T-Spikes are up here. I will switch out to preserve my Sash. He will Nasty Plot straight up. Okay. So what does this thing have that could... Well, I mean, I guess he has Flash Cannon probably. Dynamax, Max Quake? Oh, Earth Power? Oh, that just ate it up. So we're out here just eating up ×4 super effective moves with Dynamax. Crazy. Like I guess for an example, as an example, I'll show you guys. I can protect, or I can try to, but it just goes right through, so I can't actually protect. He'll have 1 turn of this Dynamax left, in which case we can start with Rillaboom here. I can sack. Okay, so Aegislash, not a very useful mon in this matchup, so I'm going to sack that Pokemon here, as actually live whatever that Wormwind is. That sounded pretty powerful. But now you already know it's about the time to win the game. Knock this Pokemon out here, and that might possibly be GG. I think I go for the lightning move here. That does a ton of damage. Foul plays. I'll go for that fighting type attack again. I wonder if it gives me an attack boost again. It does. Now I'm +2. Ah, not bad, not bad. Rotom comes in here. High jump kick. Does not take it out, unfortunately. He'll Volt Switch here. Does not take us out, thankfully. But T-Tar can come in now. We will be able to knock this thing out, though. So that thing is gone. Still have a Rotom at full health as well, keep in mind. But we're going to go here into Rillaboom. Get the nice little grassy terrain up. And then just Wood Hammer. Yeah, this thing should get blown back. That's gone. And then the last Pokemon is going to be that Rotom. And that's, yep, GG right there, once again. So far so good. not dropped a single game with this team because of how broken Hawlucha is with Grassy Surge Rillaboom. This guy has a Sticky Web squad, similar I guess to the one we saw with the Ice Cube Penguin. But we get to see a new mon now. We get to see Obstagoon. Obstagoon's a really cool Pokemon. Very hard hitting mon. I have seen a lot of those. I guess the pre-evolutions in the game. So I guess what we got to do first, probably lead Aegislash here. Straight up Flash Cannon. Then pick this thing off with a Shadow Sneak to knock it out. In comes Dragapult. So I guess I King Shield first. Ooh, Phantom Force. Phantom Force is really cool. That is very interesting. So that does quite a bit of damage to myself. He could just do it again. Or he actually just knocks me out, or decides to knock me out here. Which is also fine, I guess, but yeah, I don't know. Well, I don't know if Rotom can live a hit. Rotom might be able to live a hit. There's a possibility it could live a hit and I could get the defog off. But I think I'll stall out the turns with my Focus Sash. Probably go right here for the Psychic. Get a little chip damage on it. You already know. Then I get to go Rotom here. Dynamax is over. And I can defog. Which apparently does not go through this thing. And that actually does quite a bit of damage. Quite a bit. So he'll fade away again. But I might be out of range. Possibly. Not quite. Okay. This guy's team is pretty cool though. A lot of stuff I've not seen before. Woodhammer actually will definitely take this out. Yep, and then allow me to immediately begin with Hawlucha. So I could start off by going for the Airstream. Oh, he's got the red card too. That's not what I wanted to see. That's not what I wanted to see at all. That's not what I wanted. But we actually should be fast. Actually, no, I don't know if we'll be faster than everything else on his team, but I think my play here is to Shadow Ball. As he'll Shadow Claw. We do live the hit though. Can take this Pokemon out. So that's nice. That's nice. He goes Gyarados now. I can just Shadow Ball again. Get some good chip damage off. He's already used up his Dynamax thing, keep in mind. Gonna King Shield here. So his attack now is lowered, which is excellent, I think. We can proceed to clicking Shadow Sneak. Get some good chip damage off on it. Which probably does not matter too much. Waterfall's here. So as long as the high jump kick takes out 2 mons, we'll be fine, maybe. Maybe. Got regular Hawlucha here. I'm surprised the +1 waterfall did 43. Yeah, that's what I'm wondering too. Oh, I still have my Dynamax HP. Is that a glitch or something? I still have the HP from my Dynamax. Oh, nice, nice, nice. He has Protect on that. That's a good one. Goes back into this. Now we have to outplay. And we outplayed. Nice. Excellent. He expected us not to go for the high jump kick. They're expecting Protect. So that was pretty cool. But I don't know if that was I don't know if that was supposed to happen. We had Dynamax HP on Hawlucha after we switched out. Or maybe that's the thing, I don't know. But that's weird. That's very, very weird. Let's get one more for this one to finish it off. And this one I think this one should be our last one. And we're up against a team that consists of stuff that we've kind of already seen so far throughout this first adventure of ours in the new generation. So we're gonna, I think, just lead probably with Rillaboom. I like Rillaboom a lot here as a lead because I expected the drill lead. I'm gonna go for the Wood Hammer. Unless he's sashed, this should well, he actually has the same core, Rillaboom, Hawlucha, so they know it's broken. They definitely know it's broken. Yep, this is sashed. Iron Head here flinches me. Okay. I thought they were laughing at their own flinch. I was like, okay. Iron Heads again, that's fine. Shadow Sneak will pick this thing off. And I can preserve my Rillaboom for what we needed to do most. I really can't wait for Grassy Surge Rillaboom to come out. That'd be kind of nice. Gyarados comes in here. This thing is gonna be all sorts of threats to this team. But hey, we got the cleanest Shadow Ball off right there, so that's nice. So I could save Clefable, Unaware Clefable for Hawlucha. What do I do here actually? So I don't know which one he's gonna Dynamax. Actually, what I can do here, sack Rillaboom, get the terrain up, go Hawlucha now. We will be faster than this guaranteed. Max Lightning time. Knock out the Gyarados. Switch up the terrains so he can't go into his own Hawlucha, which I don't know why he would. But Hawlucha actually goes in now. He doesn't get the boost. And we can max Airstream here. That will destroy that. We get a nice plus speed boost. GG, it's Emvee. Alright, that's where we're gonna end it off here. Thank you everybody for watching. Hope you all enjoyed this video. And yeah, we really got to see sort of, I guess, the first impression of no pun intended, first impression of Dynamaxing, of sort of like the meta right now. I think it's really crazy, as to be expected of, you know, the first initial start of a generation. So I hope you all enjoyed. Let me know what you guys think though of you know, of Sword and Shield in general, of the Pokemon Dynamaxing, Gigantamaxing, whatever you want to, you know, mention about. And of course, as usual, feel free to suggest to me what you guys want to see on the next video. I definitely appreciate all the suggestions from Gen 7. Now we're into Gen 8, so yeah, I'm excited to hear what you guys have for me. So I'll see you guys on the next one, and peace.